Welcome back to Views with Hughes. Jennifer News. This is Jerome Hughes, and we're going to share some updates with Gina Carano with the upcoming Disney lawsuit against Disney. So before we begin, I want to let you all know something that Gina Carano, she's actually going strong right now. Okay, she has a big backing behind Elon Musk, as well as the fact that she has a lot of public support in this. Okay, so this is on the Gina Carano and Disney lawsuit that was filed back in February by Gina Carano herself against Disney and Lucasfilm for wrongful termination and discrimination. Now, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all basically what to expect from this upcoming case. Okay, what the ins and outs could be, as well as what will she need to actually go ahead and defend herself against Disney and beat Disney. Now, I'm gonna let y'all know this right now. I'm no legal expert, I'm no attorney, don't have any history or expertise in anything legal, as well as of law. So basically, back in April, Disney filed after Gina Carano filed a lawsuit against Disney and Lucasfilm for wrongful termination and discrimination, Disney filed a motion to dismiss the lawsuit, arguing that Disney had the First Amendment right to fire Gina Carano for her social media posts. Now, Gina Carano's legal team countered this motion in May, arguing that woke Disney's use of the First Amendment as a shield doesn't even grant them the right to actually try to discriminate against Gina Carano. Now, the lawsuit from Gina Carano is ongoing with no further updates available after May 2024. But Gina Carano lawsuit against Disney and Lucasfilm for wrongful termination and discrimination is actually ongoing. And like I said, but to win her case, Gina Carano would need to prove that her firing was due to discrimination based on her political views or protected speech, and rather than the content of her social media posts, which woke Disney has argued were offensive and contrary to their views. Now, this could also involve demonstrating that woke Disney treated Gina Carano differently than other employees who made similar statements, such as I forgot his name, just like that. But anyway, or the company has a pattern of discrimination against employees with certain political views, in this case, conservative leaning views. Okay, and ultimately, the outcome for this Gina Carano lawsuit will depend on the specific evidence presented and the interpretation of the law by the court. Now, some specific evidence that could be presented in the Gina Carano lawsuit against Disney and Lucasfilm for wrongful termination and discrimination might include some of the following. And trust me, I had to go ahead and do a lot of research on this. But like I was saying, some of the specific evidence for the Gina Carano lawsuit against Disney and Lucasfilm would include like social media posts by Gina Carano that were cited as reasons for her termination, along with any evidence that these posts were not intended to be offensive or discriminatory. Okay, and then there should also be like different statements or actions by Disney and Lucasfilm that can indicate a pattern of treating employees with certain political views differently than others. So in other words, those who are conservative, having conservative leaning views, being treated than those who have liberal views and stuff. And then there should also be evidence of how Lucasfilm and Disney handle similar situations involving other employees who made controversial or offensive statements on social media. And then there's also, any testimony from witnesses, including other employees, about the reasons for Gina Carano's firing and the company's policies and practices regarding employee speech and conduct. Okay. And then there also should be any internal communications or any documents from Disney and Lucasfilm that shed light on the decision to fire Gina Carano. And also there may be expert testimony about the impact of Gina Carano being fired from Lucasfilm on her career, as well as her reputation. And then there should also be evidence of the financial and professional consequences of Gina Carano's termination, including lost income and opportunities. So Gina Carano on X, when she made this announcement at first in the beginning, did state that she basically definitely lost some income and stuff, as well as opportunities. And now she did get few opportunities, but at the same time, she's trying to get what was promised to her, which was basically Gina Carano getting her role back as Cara Dune from The Mandalorian, as well as the back pay from it, when she was terminated and stuff. But the fact of the matter is, it's going to be a bit of an uphill battle for Gina Carano, but Fortunately, it's easy with the backing. It's easier with the backing of Elon Musk. And not only that, but it should also be any evidence that, Disney and Lucasfilm made false or defamatory statements about Gina Carano in the wake of the Gina Carano firing. And there should also be testimony from Gina Carano herself, which will also be there, about her experiences and the reasons Gina Carano believes she was wrongfully terminated. Okay. And that might not only be it, but it may also include a few other things. Is about like the treatment by Bob Iger, as well as Kathleen Kennedy. And then there's also, any issues with like the conversations she might have had with her co-stars and stuff from Mandalorian about these things. And then there's also any other evidence that could support Gina Carano's claims of discrimination, retaliation, or wrongful termination. Okay. And from what I gathered and stuff from this upcoming lawsuit, I mean, so far Gina Carano does seem to have a case on her hands because of the fact that, it seems like with all the evidence that's been presented or that's being shared and stuff, the law is seem to be on her side, as a matter of fact. But the fact of the matter is that, she's going up against a big conglomerate of Disney. Gina Carano is definitely going up against big Disney, who's known to have like some ruthless and reckless lawyers and stuff. As a matter of fact, I do have a post that was that I found before of when she first announced that she was going to go ahead and sue Disney. And, she was actually clear of what her intentions are. Okay. And she also stated before that, and this is the updated tweet and stuff that she has pinned to her X account and stuff. So basically, no, this is actually the original tweet, the original post from X right now, where she made the announcement. Okay, she wants to go ahead and defend her name as well as her reputation and her integrity as well. And she also offers some glimpse of the evidence that she's planning to present in the court and stuff. About like the where she made basically shared the accusations that Disney had against her, where they accused her of comparing Republicans to the Jewish people in the Holocaust, and then also the accusations for her being racist when in reality she's not racist. And also it basically shows that there's no merit to the story itself. Okay, but the fact of the matter is that she's also shared here like a few instances of how equal rights and female representation has been playing a major role in Hollywood, but it wasn't shared with that for her. Okay, because of the fact that she has a certain political leaning that's different from Disney. All right. But Elon Musk also shared that if there's any employees that's been fired from Disney from using the platform Twitter, which is now X, for exercising their right to free speech, he would like to offer these people legal representation. Okay, and you know what? Gina Carano actually took on that offer that he made. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting case. The case, like I said before in previous videos, this case is going to be June 12th. Okay, so I'm not sure if it's going to be televised or if there's going to be any media allowed in courtrooms, but I will be paying attention to this and I will be sharing the different updates with you all. So let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Also, be sure to include any additional comments that or thoughts you might have on this particular case. If you enjoyed what I shared in this video, go ahead and smash the like button and share far wide across social media. And if you haven't done so already and you enjoyed all the content that I put out there, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Then peace.